Hello everyone and welcome back to another Minecraft update video. This is Minecraft 1.13 pre-release 2 and this pre-release is released without a date for the update aquatic. We do not know when it is going to be coming out. But anyway, the reason we are looking at the menu screen is because a lot of players reported having issues with this being very laggy. I did not have the issue, it seems to be absolutely fine. And going into the single player menu, I had some poor performance in here. This would end up being very laggy. Fortunately for me though, it is now fixed inside of pre-release 2. So that's good to know. But going inside of the game, we are going to check out a block that was changed in the last pre-release, and that change was not met with a lot of enthusiasm. In fact, there was quite a response, and Mojang have listened. The bark blocks have now reverted back to how they were before the textures changed in the last pre-release. That's wonderful. This is exactly what we wanted from them. But they've also gone and added in something a little bit extra as well. So now if you use your diamond axe on the bark, it will actually change to this right here. And let's go put one down at the end that is rotated, so you can see the texture of that block rotates as well. Pretty cool, right? So if you're unaware, on a regular log block, you can now right click on it to strip it, and now that works with bark blocks as well. And I think that was a really nice touch. And it is good to know that Mojang is listening to us, because there's also been talk in the community of having a recipe for packed ice. If you are unaware, in these snapshots a new type of ice called blue ice was added, and it can actually be crafted using compressed ice. It used to be called compact ice. I'm still getting used to that one. Now we have a way to take regular ice and turn it into compressed ice, and of course that means with an ice farm you can now make both compressed ice and blue ice through these crafting recipes. If you are critical of these changes and don't think they're a good idea, just consider the iceberg, for example. These are beautiful places in the Minecraft world, and on multiplayer servers they're going to get ravished by players looking for that blue ice and ice to craft it with as well. So now we are able to get those materials from a renewable resource, i.e. farming ice, and that means that these places are far more likely to be preserved. Now the next thing that I want to show you, we can't find in this biome because it is a deep frozen ocean biome where kelp doesn't spawn. Over here though, it is a cold ocean where kelp can actually spawn, and that's perfect. I want to show you what happens when you use a sponge around kelp. It doesn't do anything because I have selected a wet sponge to my inventory. Add that one to the derp counter. Bam, there you go. You saw it destroyed the kelp. Previously it wouldn't be able to do that. The sponges would just remove the water around the kelp. Now sponges can be used to get rid of the kelp, which is pretty cool. And I don't know why that first one there didn't remove anything. The drowned mob will now be able to identify a trident as a weapon, one that it can pick off of the ground. Of course, mobs have this ability to do that. This is just a regular trident though. Only some of them can pick up items. So this one right here will be able to pick up loot thanks to the MBT tag. If we throw a trident in front of it, it should be able to grab that. I mean, this is listed as being fixed, and it doesn't appear to be fixed. So maybe it's just a case of in the water the items move around a little bit funky. Let's go ahead and put another one here. Throw a trident at it. Please don't run away from the trident. Please stop running away from the trident. And you're going to pick it up, right, buddy? Yes, there we go. While it's night time, I can tell you about a thing that is normal again that got changed in the last pre-release update that I didn't notice. Quite a few other people didn't notice. Mango fortunately noticed and informed the community. It's not a big deal now that it's been fixed, but if you did watch this video and want to know about this, pistons are no longer going to block light. They're going to let light through them again. This is very, very important because lighting updates cause huge issues in this game with lag. So that is a really good thing to see right there. The other problem was to do with slime blocks blocking light. So imagine you've got a flying machine going through the sky. Light can't pass through this block, and the slime blocks are going to change the value of light. Those are going to cause a lot of lighting updates, which are some of the laggiest in this game. So what we're going to do is set the time to 0 so that it's daytime. Our friend over there is slowly going to burn, and we're just going to have a look at the light level, which is on the side. You can see it's 15. Each of these slime blocks that I place, it's going to stay 15. So both of those unfortunate changes have been reverted in this version of the game, which is fantastic. So there are several bug fixes related to horses and what's known as Z fighting, which is where edges that rub up against each other, I guess you could say, cause graphical glitches. I'll put some of those bug reports up on the screen so you can see the problems. They've been fixed with all of these mobs, so nice to see the horses getting some love here. And then also the zombie horse spawn will now sink in water. Or will it? Yes, it will. There was a change a few snapshots back that undead mobs would now sink in water and be able to live under here. And this was one of the mobs that for some reason didn't seem to do that, and finally they've got around to correcting it. Also want to point out that this mob don't even appear in Survival Minecraft, but you know, they fixed it anyway. So we are now looking at the Minecraft website and the pre-release article. The reason that I wanted to mention this is that there are a lot of bug fixes, not all of them are worth talking about, but there are quite a few that are related to upgrading from older editions to 1.13. If you're thinking of doing this yourself, it might be a good idea to try this with the pre-release. If you find any problems, send them over to the bug tracker. That stuff's going to be super helpful for Mojang as they're actively fixing a lot of these things before they release the game. Another thing I'd like to mention at the end of this video is that I have a video out on my second channel you might be interested in called Infinite Riptide. It's a little fun video. I found a way to get my character into an infinite state of Riptide, which was very peculiar, and so I made a video out of it. I'll also mention that I'm streaming on twitch.tv/xisumavoid playing some more Jurassic World Evolution. As you can see, I've done a couple of live streams already. That's probably going to happen about an hour, 90 minutes after this video goes up on YouTube, so head over to Twitch if you want to see that. But that's it from me this video, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon with more Minecraft update videos. Ciao for now, bye bye.